keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to game number 2 featuring the Enderlin Eagles and alongside the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood as part of our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go online to irieinsurance.com to get a free quote started today. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes, and in game number 2, it's the 7th seed in this tournament. The Enderlin Eagles going up against the number 4 overall seed in the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Last meeting, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood topped Enderlin back on January the 22nd, 47-37. The Enderlin Eagles able to get here following a loss against Sargent County, 74-32 back on Friday, but topped the Tri-State Tigers 56-44 in that victory for the Enderlin Eagles, able to have an 18-point performance from Chamberlain with 8 rebounds, 15 points for Aspen Schlick with 3 threes, and 13 points for Caitlin Monjo with 8 boards. While for the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, a 36-25 win against the Richland Colts in the quarters. Then they were up by 1 at the half, 17-16 against Maple River. But they had a season low in points, only scoring 30. They only gave up 43, but they only scored 30 in their loss against the Maple River Raiders here for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. In that particular contest for the Warbirds, led by the 12 points of Emerson Johnson with 4 rebounds. So that's a look at how both these teams got here, and also a look at what happened earlier in the tournament. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll let you know what it means between Enderlin and Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, what seed they can get moving into the Region 1 tournament. That's all still to come on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Inching closer to the opening tip here today between the Warbirds and the Enderlin Eagles as part of our Irie Insurance pregame show, with the win for the Oaks Tornadoes in their 55-38 victory over Richland. The winner of this game will be the 4 seed out of District 1. So no matter what happens, if you win, you're the 4 seed no matter what after Oaks defeated Richland. So with that being said, taking a look at when the 4 seed would play in the Regional 1 tournament from District 1, they would play the third game of the day at 6 o'clock against the District 2 champion, either of Edgeley-Cullum Montpelier or the Lobos of Lemoore-Litchfield-Marion. Earlier today in District 2, Napoleon Gacko-Streeter defeated Kidder County 54-50 in that contest. Napoleon Gacko-Streeter is a 3 seed. If Medina Pinkard Buchanan wins, they would be the 4 seed if Linton HMB is able to take down the Thunder. And then again, we'll have EKM against Lemoore-Litchfield-Marion later tonight for that game. I'll be at the Jamestown Civic Center. We'll keep you apprised of what's going on between those two programs. The Enderlin Eagles, head coached by Phil French, with a mark of 6 wins and 15 losses, 39 points per game, while defensively giving up 54. For the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, head coached by Rylan Gunsmer, with a mark of 11 wins and 10 losses on the season, averaging 46 points per game, while defensively giving up 42. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. When we come back after this, it's the starting lineups and the opening tip. That's around the corner. This is the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament, and it's a region qualifier between the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds and the Enderlin Eagles here on your LiveEvent.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
We finally switched to streaming TV, and we saved big without losing out on our favorites. I was worried that I was going to miss out on college and pro sports. But the truth is, you don't need cable to watch sports. And with streaming, everyone wins. Wife still gets her favorite shows, the kids get the best movies, and as a family, we get to watch our favorite team. I mean, my favorite team.
Cut cable and switch to streaming services to watch exactly what you're paying for. ReadyTech Fiber, a greater experience.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
To see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
As we get to our starting lineups, first for the visitors on our scoreboard, the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, head coached by Rylan Gutzmer, They will go like this with our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. If you're looking for an unforgettable birthday bash or a corporate retreat, look no farther than the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter. Go to empirefargo.org. Valerie Mendoza, the 5'6" sophomore forward, averaging 9 points and 4 assists per game, followed by Olivia Froelich, the 5'4" senior guard, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds. Summer Stadthaus, the 5'8" junior forward, 6 points and 5 rebounds per contest. So far for Summer in this tournament, 13 points and 6 boards. Emerson Johnson, the 5'10" junior guard, with 25 points and 11 rebounds in this tournament. Then Samantha Dotson-Rod, the 5'10" junior forward, here for the Warbirds, averaging 2 points and 4 boards. Again, Mendoza, Froelich, Steinhaus, Johnson, and Dotson-Rod. The Warbirds head coached by Riley Gunsmer with a mark of 11 wins and 10 losses. As we turn our attention now to the Eagles of Enderlin, as Enderlin, head coached by Phil French, with a mark of 6 wins and 15 losses. They'll roll like this. Michaela Wall, the 5'3" junior guard, averaging 3 rebounds, also a point per contest. Wall does a little bit of the dirty work for head coach Phil French. You have Eve Chamberlain coming off a really nice performance on Saturday, the 5'9" freshman forward with 18 points in the consolation semifinals. Caitlin Maggio, a nice solid tournament for the 5'5" sophomore guard, 16 points and 8 rebounds in 2 games. From there, Aspen Schleck, the 5'6" junior, 27 points and 7 rebounds here for Schleck. She also has 6 3-pointers in this tournament. Then Mackenzie Wall, the 5'6" senior forward, 11 points and 12 rebounds in 2 games. So a pair of walls of Michaela and Mackenzie, Chamberlain, Manju, and Schleck. Enderlin, head coach by Phil French. That does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire. Go to empirefargo.org. That's everything from one-on-one personalized coaching sessions to open gyms to just the bounce houses to have some fun and let off some steam. Go to empirefargo.org to start your sports journey today and get some more information. Warbirds in their black uniforms, Enderlin in their whites. Opening tip at 6:12. Our officials of Lance Lukes, Logan Finkson, and Ben Altoff. Ben Altoff will do the honors here. Opening tip at 6:12 on a Monday night, and the Enderlin Eagles with Aspen Schlecht will get the opening tip in the front court as they bring it left-hand side out to Chamberlain. The Warbirds coming little man pressure defense. We've seen a lot of zone from the Warbirds, but on this particular juncture, completely face guarding right now is Mendoza with Aspen Schlecht. Chamberlain trying to muscle her way through by Dotson-Rod. Ball out of play, and it will stay Eagle basketball. So here's the early cat and mouse game, if you will, on how this will go. Rylan Gunsmer completely face guarding Aspen Schlecht. Does not want her to get any comfortable or any shots off here consistently. Chamberlain open jumper from 18 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Mendoza. Valerie Mendoza brings in the front court. Left-hand side, Froelich. Froelich taking the ball screen. Right-hand side to Johnson. Back to left of the key to Steinhaus. Steinhaus inside the paint, driving kick. Froelich open jumper just inside the 3-point line for 2. Taking the first points on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard are the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Enderlin with Caitlin Maggio in the front court. Right-handed side with Chamberlain. Ball screen coming. Chamberlain gives it back now to Michaela Wall. Open is Chamberlain again at the left wing. Chamberlain hard inside the paint. Off the window. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Dotson-Rod. Warbirds with Froelich. Froelich, nice ankle cross looking for Mendoza. Valerie, bounce pass inside Dotson-Rod. Back to Mendoza here. Mendoza finds Dotson-Rod now to a cutting teammate as that'll go to Steinhaus. Jumper on the way off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes down to Wall. Enderlin coming off a nice performance again where they scored 56 points, their second most this season against the Tri-State Tigers, 56-44. While the Warbirds right now playing some defense here on this man pressure. Johnson goes 10-10 for 2. Emerson Johnson, she's got 4. And the Warbirds, they haven't scored much in this tournament, but they haven't given up a lot. In 2 games in this District 1 tournament, they're only giving up 33 points per contest. You're going to be in a lot of games when you're playing defense like that. Wall, left-hand side to Maggio. Maggio takes the ball screen, finds Schlecht. Aspen ripping it through on Valerie. Bounce pass. Here goes Wall inside now to Maggio. Maggio looking for a teammate, and this one will go out of play and a turnover here on Enderlin. It's Enderlin and the Warbirds. Winner again will be the 4th seed from District 1 and play the District 2 champion in Jamestown a week from today. Still to come, we'll get to Maple River and Sargent County in the championship. Left-handed side, Froelich looking for another bucket. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Dotson-Rod, put back, counting, got it good. Samantha Dotson-Rod with an and-one opportunity. Bucket's good. Foul will be assessed on Chamberlain, her first and the team's first of the quarter. 6-0 out in front here for the Warbirds with 5:32 left here in the opening quarter. Dotson-Rod, free throw opportunity is good. Warbirds out to a 7-0 lead here. Nice little offensive start and sputter, if you will, for head coach Rylan Gutzmer. Ball will go right-hand side as this one will be in the rings between Valerie Mendoza. Playing some defense again on Schlecht. Able to switch it now. Ball gets skipped left-hand side to Wall. Back up top to Aspen. Aspen with a hard dribble, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. We'll see it's on the reach of Johnson or possibly a little bit of the arm across the way on Froelich, and they'll say it'll be on Emerson, her first in the team's first as well. Enderlin will take a timeout. We'll break with them on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
Timeouts brought to you in part by Bank North as we take a look at Rylan Gutzmer and the Warbirds across the way. Nice looking start, 7-0 run. Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. They take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals. Visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here in Wahpeton. Ball goes left-hand side. Schlecht, three, got it to go. Aspen Schlecht with her 7th three-pointer of the tournament and something Enderlin needed to get something positive going offensively early in this one. Froelich right down Main Street, throwing it up, and there will be a traveling violation on the Warbirds. So 7-0 run to start for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Coach French calls a timeout. They're able to get Aspen Schlecht open for 3, and now we'll see how the Enderlin Eagles are able to answer here early in this one. Get to games like this in a loser-out contest. It's just about finding your footing early sometimes, and if you can do that, that can be half the battle. Ball gets skipped, looking for Wall. This now to Schlecht. Aspen, guarded by Froelich. Aspen uses up that dribble, looking inside, bounce pass. That'll go to Michaela, back to Aspen. Right wing three on the way, off the front iron. Board underneath to Dotson-Rod, and then we're going to have a tie-up with Dotson-Rod and Michaela Wall. Dotson-Rod pretty much did a deadlift, and the deadlift was Michaela as she brought the basketball up from the floor. The arrow will make its way towards the Warbirds. Nice crowd continuing to file on in as well for a little bit later on between that championship game with the Raiders and the Bulldogs. Advancing to the region tournament, the Oaks Tornadoes earlier today is a nice little cut to the paint for Valerie Mendoza for 2. Top of the key, this will go with Caitlin Maggio left-handed side. Around the horn is Schlecht, posting up on the interior's wall. Schlecht with a double up top. Here goes Chamberlain, top of the key. 3! Tickles a twine. Chamberlain with her 6th main three-pointer of the tournament, and the Eagles are back within a possession. Left-handed side, Steinhaus open, looking for the answer. 3, can't get the shooter's roll. Aspen Schlecht with a defensive board. Aspen, front court here. Right-handed side, that'll be in the hands of Mackenzie Wall. McKenzie up top to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a shot fake, driving kick now to Aspen. Schlecht, ball screen coming. Bounce pass up top now to Maggio. Maggio reversed it right-hand side. Enderlin with Chamberlain has 13 seconds on the shot clock. They find Schlecht at the right wing. Schlecht, couple of dribbles to the baseline, and Mendoza comes across, and this one will be out of play, and it will stay Eagle basketball. Substitutions into the game. Maria Journey, the 5'11 junior forward, 9 points, 8 rebounds so far in 2 games of the tournament. And good to see Taylor Buckholtz, the senior, in after being out sick on Saturday. Schlecht with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, gets the shot off with the left hand, follows her own shot, put back here for Aspen, can't get it, and a board underneath here for Journey. Warbirds will utilize this one in the front court with Emerson Johnson. Open is Froelich at the right wing. Froelich to Johnson on the interior. Johnson will get tied up with Michaela Wall, and this time the arrow makes its way towards Enderlin. So a really good start offensively here for the Warbirds. A 7-0 start, but since then a pair of threes for Enderlin. They've seen just one bucket go in for the Warbirds' perspective with Valerie Mendoza, and they're right back in this contest on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, go to dhbanknd.com. Chamberlain, jumper from the free throw line, long, follows her shot, gets the tip but can't get her right hand on it. Froelich will utilize the basketball now for the Warbirds. Valerie Mendoza looking for the skip, left-hand side. Back up top to the right wing to Johnson. Emerson, three! That'll go long. Nice pass by Mendoza. Jordy wasn't ready for it as it goes out of play. Good thought on the way for Valerie, but it looked like Jordy was maybe thinking Valerie would either come down or go up with it, not make that block-to-block pass, and now the Enderlin Eagles will bring it to the front court. Bounce pass interior to Maggio. Maggio, nice step through, almost gets the end one. Mendoza picks up her first. That'll be the team's second. Caitlin Maggio goes to the free throw line where she's a 41% free throw shooter during the season. 2 free throw attempts upcoming here for Enderlin. First one for Maggio is good. Second one upcoming here for Caitlin. Trying to make it a 1-point contest. Maggio misses the second rebound to Froelich. Froelich and the Warbirds want to get out in transition. Aspen Schleck does well to get back, but then turns it over right to Emerson Johnson. No. Rebound, Valerie Mendoza, block shot, Chamberlain, and over the outstretched hands of Aspen Schleck. Substitution as Penelope Spain will check into the game here for Enderlin. What's coming out will be Mackenzie Wall. Under 2 minutes to play here in our opening quarter, 9-7. As they'll double back on the shot clock here as it's currently at 30 seconds. Just make sure it's good to go. They'll give the thumbs up. And the inbounds comes here for the Warbirds. Warbirds on the inbounds. Johnson left-hand side. Mendoza left wing three. Off the front iron. Rebound tousled for, and eventually Schlecht will come up with it. Enderlin with a chance to tie or possibly take their first lead of the game here on this possession. Schlecht making her way to the baseline. Shovel pass to Spain. Eventually one back by Schlecht. Top of the key, Chamberlain walked with the basketball. Turnover here on Enderlin, and the Warbirds will get a defensive stop. Last meeting again, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood won in Enderlin on January the 22nd, 47-37 the final in that game. Right-handed side, Froelich, right wing, back up top to Emerson Johnson, around the horn to Mendoza. Mendoza at the free throw line, makes her way in the paint, teardropper, can't get it. Rebound tapped out, Buckholz from 17, rattling out. It's another offensive board, Jordy off the front of the rim. Jordy stays with it. Now to Johnson. Johnson, crow hop in the paint, off the window, can't go, and Penelope Spain comes up with the defensive board. Enderlin, front court. This will be with Chamberlain. Chamberlain, top of the key, right-hand side to Maggio. Maggio, bounce pass, Schleck, this for the first lead of the game. Schleck got it! Top of the key, able to bury it. Aspen with her second three of the game, and the Eagles lead it by one. Left-hand side, Emerson Johnson, skip Mendoza, around the horn, Froelich. Froelich on the right wing to the baseline as they work it now to Buckholz. Bounce pass inside Jordy, turnaround jumper, and a foul on Spain. Penelope Spain will pick up the foul, her first, team second. It's Jordy, 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the tournament. Goes to line to shoot 2. Free throw attempts, 1 upcoming, and then we'll get to the second. Jordy trying to tie or take the lead at the line, and now she will try to tie after missing the first. For the Warbirds, they've been stuck at 9 here for the last 3+ minutes. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Jurdy. And that one rattles in. First tie of the contest here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Maggio in the front court looking for a cutting Schlecht. Aspen 15-footer. No rebound here. Won by Jurdy. Not a Froelich, and the Warbirds can hold for that final shot of the quarter. But Wall gets her hands and gets a defensive stand. Aspen Schlecht with 9 seconds. Guarded by Mendoza. Schlecht in the front court. Schlecht finds Maggio. Right pocket 3. Block shot Johnson. Aspen saves it. Wall's going to shoot it before the horn, and it's going to be no good. And that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. After an opening 8 minutes, tied at 10 here in Wahpeton.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com as we take a look at some of the fan cam and the Enderlin Eagles student sections on the baseline. As the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds slated to inbound the basketball here, tied at 10 with Enderlin. Winner advances to the Region 1 tournament at the Jamestown Civic Center a week from today. They will be the 4 seed in that tournament from District 1. There's a steal. Mackenzie Wall looking to go coast to coast. Block shot Johnson, but Emerson will get tabbed with the foul. That'll be Emerson's second, team's first. That was through some contact as Emerson saying, in this kind of a game, you're going to earn it at the free throw line. Mackenzie Wall, a 41% free throw shooter on the season, to the line to shoot 2. Free throw attempt is up and off the side of the iron. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Wall. Is no good. Rebound. Tapped out to Schlecht. Schlecht, jumper, 17-footer. Got it. Rattle it in. Aspen Schlecht with 8 of the 12 here for the Eagles as they lead it by 2. Froelich in the front court now for the Warbirds. Leaves it right-hand side Mendoza. Back to top of the key to Franken, who just checked in. Back to Froelich. Froelich, right-handed side of Freking. Freking. Bounce pass Mendoza. Mendoza from college range. Rattle out, rebound on the inside by Penelope Spain. Enderlin here with Aspen Schlecht. Left-handed side of Wall. Wall looking for the skip. Mendoza gets the steal. Mendoza looking to go coast to coast. Through some contact, and there's the foul. Foul upcoming here on Enderlin. This could be on Karina Olsen. That would be her first, team's first of the quarter. It is. As now we'll have Mendoza to the free throw line, a 61% free throw shooter. First of 2 free throw attempts on the way is going to be long, as we'll have a substitution here for Enderlin. Returning to the floor will be Chamberlain. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Mendoza is good. Warbirds now 3 of 5 from the free throw line, back within a point as we're under 7 minutes to play here in our opening half. Slip pass to Karina Olsen, right-handed side. This one will go out of play, and a turnover here for the Eagles. Enderlin averaging 39 points per game coming into this one, defensively giving up 55, while for the Warbirds averaging 46 points per contest, defensively giving up 42 a night. Mendoza, right-hand side, Freking. Freking. Couple dribbles guarded there by Schlecht. Back up top here to Froelich. Froelich, ball screen coming, making her way around to the baseline. Got the shot off. Rebound here by Wall, who rips it through for Michaela. McKenzie reverse pivots in the front court. Bounce pass Michaela. Michaela will handle it here in a turnover. Mendoza gets the steal. Mendoza up the floor to Froelich, and a great hustle play by Karina Olsen as this one goes out of bounds. Well, you can't fault the effort from either club here tonight. There's been some good hustle plays on the transition particularly. It's 12-11 Enderlin here on YourLiveEvent.com. N8 region qualifier. Frecking. Right-handed side to Mendoza. Mendoza, there's a poke-away steal by Michaela. Here goes Wall. Wall with a one-on-one, now a two-on-one. Eventually finds Chamberlain. Back to Schlecht. Aspen, top of the key. Enderlin, little five-out offense. Extra pass. Here goes Mackenzie Wall. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Rebound here for Summer Steinhaus. Warbirds with Olivia Froelich. Froelich in the front court. Right-handed dribble. Takes the ball screen here. Froelich back up top to Mendoza. Mendoza left wing. Now to Summer Steinhaus. Steinhaus between the rings. Back up top to Dotson-Rod to Frecking. Froelich weaving her way inside the paint. Left-handed shot, no. Rebound, though, for Froelich. She has a couple of Eagles around her, finds Frecking. Back to Mendoza. Mendoza inside Dotson-Rod. Dotson-Rod off the window for two. Samantha Dotson-Rod now has 5 and a timeout for Ryland Gutzmer. We'll break with the Warbirds up by 1 here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
We've got your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
Time out on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com to find a location and a branch near you. That's ibanknorth.com. Enderlin, after the timeout by the Warbirds, we'll see Wyndmere-Lidgerwood in a little zone here trying to trap. Ball goes on the baseline to Wall, skips it, and there's a steal for Frecking. 13-12 the advantage here for the Warbirds right now. With 4:50 left to play in this opening half. Froelich, three-pointer, can't get it to go. Board coming down to Michaela Wall. Michaela's been everywhere here today. Left-handed side open, Schlecht shooting, three-pointer, no, rebound Frecking. Frecking up and over on the pass, eventually goes to Froelich. Froelich finds Mendoza. Mendoza up top to Froelich, around the horn, now to Frecking. Frecking with a shot fake up and over on the pass. This goes to Mendoza inside Dotson-Rod. Dotson-Rod spinning her way to the baseline. Bounce pass across the way to Steinhaus. Steinhaus rips it through high off the window. Can't get it. Rebound tapped down the hands of Maggio. It was 10-10 after 1 quarter of play. Enderlin with 1 field goal here in the second. Just 1 field goal as well for the Warbirds in this second quarter. So defense, the name of the game in the opening 8 minutes, and it's staying that way here in the second. Left-handed side with Mackenzie Wall back up top to Maggio. Maggio reversed it to Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht at the right wing, thinking about a 3. Takes a couple of dribbles, finds Mackenzie Wall. Extra pass now to Chamberlain. Chamberlain jumper on the way. That'll go short. Rebound here for Steinhaus. Frecking in the front court. Mendoza right down the paint, and she gets fouled, and the foul will be on Chamberlain. Eve will pick up her second, team second of the quarter, and Mendoza heads back to the free throw line where she's 1 of 2 so far here today. Mendoza with 3 points. Dotson-Rod leads the Warbirds with 5. So far for the Eagles, led by the 8 points of Aspen Schlecht. Mendoza buries the first. Buckholz returns with Jurdy and also Emerson Johnson for the Warbirds. Well, Penelope Spain will come back in here for the Enderlin Eagles. Johnson has to play smart. She has 2 personal fouls. Second free throw attempt for Mendoza. Gets the shooter's roll to go. Valerie now with 5. Warbirds up by 3. Their largest lead of the game was to start. They started on a 7-0 run. Enderlin looking for the skip. Buckholz able to get the steal. Buckholz making her way into the paint, passing for Johnson over her outstretched hands, and a turnover here for the Warbirds. Good hustle there by Aspen Schleck to get enough of front of Buckholz to not allow her to get right to the rim, and eventually ended up in a turnover. With it in the front court will be Monjo. Monjo, bounce pass right-hand side. Warbirds looking to trap off this zone. Mackenzie Wall getting some room. Jumper from 15 off the front iron. Rebound here for Buckholz. Buckholz finds, make that Mendoza. Mendoza looking up the floor. Valerie to Buckholz. Around the horn out of Johnson. Interior. Summer Steinhaus will see a foul on the floor. This will be the 3rd one for the Eagles. Foul will be assessed here on Penelope Spain, her 2nd. So you got 2 on Spain, 2 on Chamberlain right now from a Enderlin point of view. Jurdy cutting to get open. Now to Steinhaus. Johnson on the baseline. Zone defense here from Enderlin. Interior, Jurdy high off the window. Can't get it to go. Tapped out by Monjo. Saved and then slipped to Schlecht. Enderlin with a chance to tie or get back within 1 here with a made field goal. Eagles, right-hand side Monjo. Back to Schlecht. Aspen. Reverse pivots. Ball goes left-hand side to Wall. Wall with it now to Monjo. Enderlin trying to get inside the paint if they can. Instead, will launch a 3. Schlecht got it! Schlecht buried that one from deep. Aspen now in double digits with 11. That's her 3rd made 3 and her 2nd tie of the game. Mendoza wants the answer. College range 3. That'll go long. Rebound here to Caitlin Monjo. And for the Enderlin Eagles, a chance to regain the advantage on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard now. Warbirds being very active and aggressive up top with Mendoza and Johnson. Aspen Schleck, ball screen coming. Bounce pass right-hand side to Wall. McKenzie with a little jab step. McKenzie inside. The shot gets blocked by Jurdy. Looking for Mendoza. Finds the streaking outlet to Emerson Johnson. Right-handed layup for 2. Emerson Johnson now with 4. That's how you transition. And the Warbirds take it by a 2-point advantage. Left-handed side, Aspen Schleck wants another 3-pointer off the rim. Board coming down to Buckholz and a reaching foul here on Enderlin. Foul will be on Monjo. Caitlin will pick up her first in the team's 4th. So from here on out for the Warbirds, they'll be in the first half bonus. Warbirds right now, 7 points in this quarter. A field goal by Johnson and Donsonrod, both inside the 3-point line, then 3 free throws by Mendoza. That's their 7. Warbirds bounce pass up top. Steinhaus looking for the back cut with Mendoza. Nice looking move. Can't finish. Rebound though by Jurdy. Put back off the window, no. And Aspen Schleck corrals a defensive rebound. Good looking cut by Mendoza to get to the rim. Open Wall. Right wing 3 for the lead. Rainbow 3, no, but right to McKenzie. McKenzie on the inside finds it to Aspen Schlecht. Schlecht dribbles to the free throw line up and over on the pass for Spain. Tipped out right to Aspen. Jumper, and we're not in at 17. Aspen Schlecht with her 5th field goal of the game. She's done it all with 15 feet plus in terms of her shooting ability. Buckholz inside Johnson. Bounce pass Steinhaus. Steinhaus left short corner finds Emerson. Johnson in the paint, and she will walk in a traveling violation here for the Warbirds. Tied at 17. It was 17-16 Warbirds against Maple River back on Saturday. Enderlin's got to get it in before a 5 count. They do with Monjo. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Monjo finds Schleck, but this will go out of play in front of the Warbirds bench with 1.2 left in the first half. So now it's the Warbirds who can potentially hit a buzzer beater. Mendoza to inbound. to Johnson. Gets the shot off, and she gets fouled. Emerson Johnson with 3 free throws upcoming. The foul will be assessed on Michaela Wall here. Either way, it's free throws because there is the bonus or it's on the floor, and then there would be 2 free throws. The question is it 2 or is it 3? But it's at the horn. And they're going to give it 3. So Michaela Wall will pick up the foul, her first. Team Smith and Emerson Johnson, 9 of 10 from the free throw line here in the tournament, will go to line to shoot 3. They'll converse with it and put .3 on the clock. That's a difficult one for Enderlin there with 1.2 seconds left. From a Warbird point of view, though, these are all bonus. Here from a Warbird's perspective, if you make 1 or if you make 3, this is gravy in this first half of play here for Emerson, and she buries the first. Second free throw attempt here for Johnson. Again, she'll get 3 of them. Second one also in. That was 6 points for Emerson. Last one upcoming. Johnson, 3 for 3 from the line. Enderlin to inbound, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. After one half of play, it's the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds 20, the Enderlin Eagles 17. Our halftime show is coming up next.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
As we come back here at the half, let's recap what happened earlier today between the Richland Colts and the Oaks Tornadoes. Oaks able to pick up the victory, defeating Oaks 55-38, the final in that particular contest. With the win, Oaks will end up being the number 3 seed in the District 1 tournament. As again, Oaks with the victory. Balanced scoring, 3 players in double digits with Brianna Schmitz with 17 points, 9 rebounds, 9 out of 13 shooting from the free throw line. 10 points for Cassidy Jackson and 10 points for Lily Thorpe as well with 4 rebounds. Richland, 14 points with Lilia Miranowski with 4 threes and 14 points with Elena Schmidt on 7 of 9 shooting inside the 3-point line here today for Richland. Richland falls. Oaks advances as they will be the 3 seed in that District 1 tournament. They will play at 4:30 on a week from Monday at the Jamestown Civic Center. The winner of this game will play at 6 o'clock upcoming on Monday, as that game again will be also at the Jamestown Civic Center. They'll play the District 2 champ, either of Lemoore Litchfield Marion or Edgeley Cullum Montpelier, the Thunder. And still to come here from the District 1 girls basketball tournament, it's the Sargent County Bulldogs and the Maple River Raiders in the District 1 championship. We'll also get to the all-district team. The senior athlete and coach of the year will have that awards presentation here inside the Blick Reactivity Center. At the half, the Enderlin Eagles and the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. Warbirds lead it by 3 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, led by the 7 of Emerson Johnson. Aspen Schlecht with 13 points to lead the way for Enderlin. We'll take a look at the first half numbers when we return.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com. You'll fall in love with carefree living when you move to Benedictine Mission Court in Ada. Sign a lease this month and get your third month of rent free. Not only that, Benedictine will waive your community fee. That's a value of over $4,000. Benedictine Mission Court offers housekeeping, 3 meals a day, common areas, on-site spiritual care and worship services, and indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic Ada. Call today to schedule a tour, 218-784-5250. Benedictine Mission Court in Ada.
As we come back here at the half, let's take a look at the first half numbers. First for the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, 6 of 26 shooting from the floor. They're 0 of 5 from 3 and 8 of 10 from the free throw line. 22 rebounds, 4 assists, and 8 turnovers. For the Enderlin Eagles, 6 of 19 shooting from the floor. 4 of 9 from the land of 3 and 1 of 4 from the free throw line. 13 rebounds with 3 assists and 9 turnovers here for the Enderlin Eagles. Individually, the Warbirds again led by the 7 of Emerson Johnson, a 2 and 5 shooting from the floor. Johnson also with 2 steals, and has to play smart with those 2 personal fouls. 5 points then for Valerie Mendoza. 5 points for Samantha Dotson with 3 rebounds. 2 points for Olivia Froelich with 3 boards, and a point for Jurdy off the bench here for the Warbirds. The Warbirds with 5 players so far here in the scoring column. Again, led by the 7 of Johnson and the 5 points of Samantha Dotson with 3 rebounds here in this one, and the 5 points again with Mendoza. From the Enderlin Eagles, individually, Aspen Schlecht, 5 of 11 shooting from the floor, 3 of 6 from 3, 13 points, 5 rebounds for Schlecht. 3 points then for Chamberlain, and then you have 1 point on the way for Caitlin Maggio. Maggio also with 3 rebounds. Michaela Wall, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 3 boards. She hasn't scored, but she's impacted the game in different ways here for the Enderlin Eagles. Both teams with 10 points in the first quarter. Warbirds 10 points in the second. Enderlin with 7 in the second. So far, free throws +8 for the Warbirds in terms of scores. Points off turnovers. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood with 8. The Enderlin Eagles with just 3 here in this one. That does it for our halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you ready for second half action. Again, at the half, 20-17. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood with the advantage over the Enderlin Eagles. Earlier today, Oaks topped Richland 55-38. Maple River, Sargent County still to come. Back after this with second half action inside the Blickery Activity Center.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richwood, Dickey, and Lemoore counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional-grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. The Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 20, the Enderlin Eagles 17. As we're nearing the final moments here of our halftime show, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you as we get you slated for half number 2. The winner of this contest will advance to the Region 1 tournament a week from today. They will be the number 4 seed out of District 1. So far, Oaks has punched their ticket here tonight, and then once we find out who wins this one, we'll know the 4 seed. Then later on, we'll find out who's the 1 and the 2 after Maple River and Sargent County are all said and done. For the Warbirds, Johnson, Froelich, Mendoza with Dotson, Rod, and also on the floor, Summer Steinhaus here. For the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, for the Enderlin Eagles, Schlecht with a pair of walls, Michaela and Mackenzie, Caitlin Maggio, and also with Eve Chamberlain. Both teams with their original starting 5. Mendoza in the front court, left-hand side. Man pressure defense here by Enderlin. They've got mainly man with a hint of a 2-3. Froelich right down the paint, somehow got it in the scrum of all of that and finished for 2. Olivia Froelich makes it a 22-17 advantage here for the Warbirds. Bounce pass. Michaela Wall now to Chamberlain. Chamberlain to Schlecht, left wing 3 on the way. Schlecht, no. Rebound, though, by Mackenzie Wall. Mackenzie looks for the baseline. Instead, Steinhauser's there up the floor now. Mendoza, nice pass to Johnson. Johnson off the window for 2. It's a 4-0 run here for the Warbirds, and it matches their largest lead on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at 7. Aspen Schlecht, left-hand side. Now the top of the key. Schlecht, right wing. This will go to Maggio. Maggio back up top. Now to Chamberlain. Fires a pass to Schlecht. Double team coming. Aspen able to spin. Bounce pass to Mackenzie Wall. Back to Aspen and ball out of play. And this one will be off of the Enderlin Eagles. The Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. As the Eagles will inbound the basketball, as they do up top with Maggio. Maggio right wing to Schlecht. Schlecht looking for the skip. Finds Mackenzie Wall. Good hands there by Froelich, and the Warbirds want to run. Froelich lost it in the hands of Mendoza. Kick out Johnson. Right baseline 3. Got it! Emerson Johnson now with 12. Her 40th three-pointer of the season. Warbirds in the front court. Leave it left-hand side. This one will go to Dotson and we'll see a turnover. Mendoza up the other side of the floor now to Emerson. Johnson wants to make the run a little bit more. Got it to go. And a timeout on the floor will break with them for the Warbirds. A 9-0 run to start this second half of play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Time out on the floor as we take a look at the student section here with the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you inside the Blickery Activity Center on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. It's values-based banking without ever slowing down. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. So to start, if you're a Warbird here, it's your largest lead of the game, 29-17 with 6:06 left to play in the third quarter. That's a 9-0 run here for the Warbirds to start this second half as well. After the time up by Coach French, he'll have 4 remaining. The same for Ryland Gunsmer. High post. We'll see a foul here on the floor. And they set up the offense to go through the high post there. This could be on Dotson-Rod, or is it on Froelich? They'll say it's on Froelich, her first. Olivia will pick up her first, team's first. And if you're the Eagles, looking for that first field goal, very reminiscent to what they did in the first quarter, where it took them a couple minutes before they got that first field goal. Ball will go to Wall, now to Chamberlain. Here's a block shot by Johnson. Dotson-Rod outlet, now to Mendoza. Mendoza, hard charge in the front court. Nice right to left cross. And we'll see a foul with Karina Olsen. 2 shots upcoming as well. First foul on the Enderlin Eagles as Olsen will get tapped for the foul. Her second free throws here for Mendoza, who's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Valerie buries the first. Second free throw attempt upcoming here, as we'll keep you apprised of what's going on out in District 2 as well once those games become final. Second free throw attempt is up and good. So Mendoza now with 7 points. The Warbirds continue to edge out in front here in this one as we reach the midway point of the third quarter. Bounce pass, Olsen with a dribble, not a Schlecht. Aspen, double team comes. Warbirds very aggressive around the perimeter on this zone right now. Aspen, a lot of dribbling, looking for a teammate, and will have a traveling violation here on the Warbirds. Phil French wants to see a defensive foul coming across. Nothing was granted on it. Instead of that travel, asking the officials here if there was something that was maybe riding her a little bit. Our officials for this contest, again, Lance Lukes, Logan Fingston, and Ben Altoff. Going back-to-back after working the first game as well. This one will be tapped out of play, and it will be in the hands of the Warbirds. Right now, if you're Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, this is the old, they got a team on the ropes. You're looking for the knockout punch. You're trying to get up by 20, if not more, before the fourth quarter. If you're the Eagles, just looking to get back within striking distance before that fourth quarter, at least to 10 or under from an Eagle perspective. Mendoza takes the ball screen, top of the key, shot fake, nice little pass inside. Dotson-Rod off the window, got it to go. Keep adding to the run here for the Warbirds. Now make it a 13-0 run here in the opening 3 minutes and 15 seconds of the second half. Karina Olsen throwing it up off the window, can't get it. Ball tapped out of play, but towards the Enderlin Eagles. Mackenzie Wall to come back into the game, as she will. Maggio will check out for the Eagles, as Mackenzie will inbound it. Buckholtz will make a substitution for the Warbirds in the next step ball. This will go up top to Olsen. Jab step, Karina right-hand side of Mackenzie. Mackenzie looking for Aspen. Ball gets skipped to Chamberlain. Eve on the baseline, nice pass to Wall. Extra pass up top to Aspen. Aspen able to spin inside, throwing it up off the left hand, off the backboard for 2. Aspen Schleck now has scored in every quarter. First points here for Enderlin coming at the 4:18 mark of this third quarter of play in the second half. Dotson-Rod, bounce pass off the shoe of Mendoza. Jump ball will favor the Enderlin Eagles. Substitution as Buckholtz will return to the floor. As coming out of the game here will be Olivia Froelich. Enderlin in the front court now will handle the rock. Left-handed side of Chamberlain, guarded by Mendoza. Chamberlain lost it. Mendoza will get the steal. It's still loose in the backcourt, and we'll have a traveling violation on Dotson-Rod, as the Eagles will get the ball right back. If you're the Eagles, you're a 3 by a Schlecht or a Chamberlain from trying to get momentum back on your side a little bit. Here's Jordy will check in for Dotson-Rod. Tied at 10, tied at 15 and 17 in the first half of play, but in the second half it's been all Wyndmere-Lidgerwood so far. Olsen right-hand side, Chamberlain three-pointer coming short, rebound to Mendoza. Valerie Mendoza right of the key, now to Steinhaus. Steinhaus, teardropper. This one will hit the iron, no. Rebound, Jordy underneath, and we'll have a jump, and the arrow will stay with the Warbirds. High school girls basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Some other games that have gone final across the way. District 3, North Prairie with a win over North Border, and Park River defeats Midway Minto to advance into the Region 2 tournament, as we'll get a and one opportunity on the way for Steinhaus. Foul will be assessed on Enderlin. Summer Steinhaus with her first field goal of the contest, make it now 35-19. Foul will be on Chamberlain, her third, and the team's second. Free throw attempt on the way is going to be good, as everyone kind of stood pat for a second after the made free throw. I've been the old rope-a-dope, if you will. You could have had a chance to get an offensive rebound there if you were the Warbirds there, with Steinhaus to get 2 more points up on the board. 17-point margin here for the Warbirds. They've just had the answer, been in rhythm here to start this half. Schlecht three-pointer long, rebound here, won by Steinhaus. Summer in the backcourt to Mendoza. Valerie goes behind the back, nearly a 10-second violation. Steinhaus up top to Mendoza. Mendoza takes the ball screen, batted away there by Schlecht, and will stay out of bounds towards the Warbirds. Warbirds going a little bit deeper in the bench now with Bryn Williams, the 5'4 junior guard, will check in for the first time tonight for Ryland Gutzmer. For Coach Phil French, he'll answer with Penelope Spain. Mendoza on the near sideline here to inbound the basketball. And tricky spot to inbound the ball. She does it nicely to Steinhaus. Left-hand side to Buchholz. Flex cut coming, nothing there. Right-handed side now to Williams. On the interior, there goes Steinhaus. Steinhaus with a couple of dribbles, gets walled off. Nice little slip pass to Mendoza, who gets fouled. Valerie back to the free throw line, where she's 5 of 6 so far here tonight. Foul comes across, as this would be on Mackenzie Wool, her first and the team's third of the third quarter. Free throw opportunity for Mendoza is good. Valerie now with 8 points. Second free throw attempt on the way. As Mendoza able to get 1 of 2 from the line. Karina Olsen working with the ball in the front court. Finds a trailing wall. Mackenzie back to Karina. Right baseline triple for Olsen off the backboard. No. Rebound Spain, but there'll be a foul here on Buchholz. Taylor Buchholz will pick up her first, team's second, and a substitution here for the Warbirds as Olivia Froelich will check in. For the Warbirds, already a 17-point quarter so far. Schlecht trying to get through a double team. Froelich gets the steal. Warbirds with Froelich in the front court here. Froelich, bounce pass as they work it around the horn to Williams. Williams open, three-pointer short. Ball will go out of play and towards the Enderlin Eagles. In comparison, for the 17 points of the Warbirds, just 2 points here for the Eagles. That's a left-handed layup by Aspen Schlecht in the paint. Actually went from the right wing inside the paint and able to finish with the left hand, so that's where the 2 points so far for the Enderlin Eagles are coming. Left-hand side, Schlecht looking on the interior. Nice little slip up top. Jumper on the way. That'll rattle out no good after the miss by Olsen. Buchholz collects the loose ball. Froelich will bring it into the front court. Left-handed side to Williams. Bounce pass inside Jurdy. Jurdy on Spain, throwing it up and in. Maria Jurdy now with 3 points, and the Warbirds are up by 20 for the first time this evening. Olsen takes the ball screen. Olsen driving kick to Schlecht. Aspen gets the shot off from 15. That'll go short and a board to Bryn Williams. Williams leaves it right-hand side to Froelich. Froelich, right wing, three-pointer. No, rebound, putback, and a foul. Olsen will collect the foul. Steinhaus will collect 2 free throws. Olsen with her third and the team's fourth. Free throw opportunity. Coming here on the first for Summer Steinhaus. Is up and good. Substitution in the game here for Enderlin will be Caitlin Maggio, while Frecking will return here for the Warbirds. Second free throw attempts upcoming for Steinhaus is good as well. So Steinhaus goes 2 of 2 from the line. Emerson Johnson returns to the floor. As the Warbirds lead it now 41-19. Linton HMB able to pick up the victory over Medina Pinger Buchanan. We'll let you know about what that means in the Region 1 landscape a little bit later on. Right wing 3, Mackenzie Wall, that'll go short. Ball tapped out of play, and this will be in the hands of the Warbirds. Froelich, right-hand side, Johnson finds a teammate, Williams. Johnson on the baseline, looking inside for Jurdy. Jurdy, bounce pass stolen away here by Wall. Michaela Wall brings it in the front court. 40 seconds left in the third. Now to McKenzie. That was Olsen, excuse me. Karina Olsen at the top of the key. Slips it now to Maggio. Here's Michaela with the basketball. Michaela back up top. Here goes Maggio. Maggio, left-handed side now to McKenzie. McKenzie looking for a back cut. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Right-hand side to Maggio. Maggio now with 8. Froelich trying to get the steal. Froelich able to get the pass. This goes in the hands of Michaela Wall. Now with 10 seconds, Olsen with 8. Maggio goes through her hands on a turnover on the Eagles. Warbirds 21-2 outscoring Enderlin here in this quarter. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood to inbound it with Froelich. Froelich with 5. Crossing over. Froelich with 3. Froelich uses up that dribble, and they're not going to get a shot off, and that's how we'll end our first 3 quarters of play here inside the Blick Reactivity Center. 41-19 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. 41-19 Warbirds with the advantage over the Enderlin Eagles here. 8 minutes left to play in this region qualifier. Linton HMB with a win over Medina Pinger Buchanan, 48-33. Linton HMB will be the 3 seed from District 2 as Chamberlain heaves up a 3-pointer. No, rebound comes down to Froelich. Loose ball out of play, and will stay Enderlin basketball. Napoleon Gacko Streeter will be the 4 seed out of District 2. The winner of this game will be the 4 seed out of District 1. Oaks will be the 3, and then after the championship games, we'll know all the region matchups in Jamestown starting on Monday. Step through, Schlecht, block shot, Journey. Warbirds will see then a foul on Schlecht. Aspen with her team's first of this fourth quarter of play. And now the Enderlin Eagles trailing by 22 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Going to start chasing the game right now, down by 22. Have to see if he can get some steals. Be a little aggressive in the passing lanes. And try to turn the Warbirds over. Well, the Warbirds, we've seen them throughout this tournament be more than content running some clock off. Understand the time and situation. Dotson Rod, well, there's the steal. That will help for the Eagles, but now they got to score. Mackenzie Wall with a barrel of steam right to the rim. Wall leaves it right-hand side Maggio, but it's going to be stolen away by Dotson Rod. Froelich the other side of the floor. Froelich looking to get to the 10 on Schlecht. Block shot, Aspen, putback, Mendoza. Valerie works with it off the window again, can't get it. Tapped down the hands of Dotson Rod. On the interior, Jurdy, nice step through on the baseline for 2. Jurdy able to go from the baseline to the paint. She's got 5, and all of a sudden now it's 43-19. Stay tuned. Once we get to our postgame show, we'll hear from a victorious player. We'll also get you take a look at the final numbers. That and more still to come once we get to our Petro Stopping Center's postgame report. Slip pass on the interior, stolen away here from the Warbirds. That again is with Dotson Rod. Other side of the floor, right-handed layup by Emerson Johnson, can't go. Aspen Schlecht will utilize it. Couple of hard dribbles to the baseline. Schlecht bounce pass, interior wall, stolen away. Stolen here by Emerson Johnson. Johnson making her way. Jumper inside the three-point line. Can't get it. Ball deflected out. Mendoza jumper. Got it. Valerie Mendoza now with 10. And for the Warbirds, they're up by 26. Maggio, free throw line. Teardropper. Can't get it. Ball out of play, and this one will go towards the Eagles. Substitution in the game will be Taylor Buckholtz for the Warbirds. Well, coming in will be the Enderlin Eagles with Karina Olson. Coach Phil French wants a timeout. We'll break with them here on your live event.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
So we take a look across the way. The Sargent County Bulldogs warming up, getting ready for their District 1 championship with the Maple River Raiders here after the conclusion of this game is done. Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. We'll see what Enderlin's able to drop after the timeout while they're looking for Schlecht on the baseline. Johnson there with the steal. Look at Emerson go. Bounce pass Mendoza. Good hustle by Olson to get back defensively. And then a reminder, after that championship game, stay tuned to our post-game show where we'll get to the all-district first and second team, the coach of the year, senior athlete of the year, and more. And we'll hear from some of the winning players in that one. That's all to come on our post-game show later for that championship contest. Johnson pass, Dotson-Rod back to Emerson. Interior Dotson-Rod looking for the step through, gets the shot off, but there's a foul. Mackenzie Wall will pick up her second, team second, and 2 free throws upcoming here for Dotson-Rod, who has 7 points on the night, 1-1 from the free throw line. For the Enderlin Eagles, part of that all-academic District 1 team. Natalie Bergstedt, Caitlin Maggio with Karina Olson, Aspen Schlecht, Penelope Spain, Mackenzie, and Michaela Wall. Well, for the Warbirds, Olivia Froelich with Summer Steinhaus and Samantha Dotson-Rod, part of that all-academic District 1 team, doing it as well in the classroom. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Dotson-Rod. is short off the front iron. Rebound in the hands of Michaela Wall. Take a look at the Warbirds, 2 seniors with Buckholtz and Olivia Froelich here, fairly youthful club. It's the same for the Enderlin Eagles in terms of a lot of juniors, sophomores getting some playing time. Jumper by one of the seniors with Wall. That's off the mark by McKenzie, but she stays with it. Now to Olsen. Olsen up top looking for Maggio, and we'll see a foul on the floor. Foul will come across on Mendoza, her second. Enderlin with just 1 senior again with Mackenzie Wall in this year for the Eagles. And head coach Phil French. Ball gets deflected by Mendoza, hustling after it, trying to chase it in. And nice little play by Mendoza, but Froelich then walked with the basketball. Good play there by Valerie to continue to stay with it. For Enderlin right now, down 46-19. It was 10-10 after 1 quarter, 20-17 after 2 quarters. As Schlecht steps into one, this will be off the front iron. Rebound comes down to Summer Steinhaus, and we'll have the arrow. Jump ball will make its way towards the Warbirds. The difference in this one has been, truthfully, the second half, where the Warbirds have outscored the Enderlin Eagles in this second half, 25-2. Full court pressure defense tapped out of bounds, and we're also flirting with that mercy rule time where, again, you get to 30 or more, the clock continues to go. But with under 5 minutes left to play right now, Enderlin continue to have some full court pressure defense, trying to see if they can get something positive go their way in this second half where it just feels like everything has gone against them. Left-handed side to Froelich. Froelich at the left wing, looking for the interior. Dotson Rob bounce past Mendoza. Valerie slips it. Here goes Buckholtz, right to the key. 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Froelich, put back, got it for 2. Olivia Froelich now has 6. Offensive rebound for the putback here in the Warbirds, now with a 28-point second half. Maggio slips it now to Schlecht. Schlecht thought about a 25-footer. Aspen stepped through, gets the shot off, and the shot goes. Aspen has scored in every quarter now with 17. Froelich crossing over in the paint. Froelich throwing it up and in. Froelich now with 8, quicker than you can blink here in the last couple possessions, as the Warbirds have now reached 50 points on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Ball goes on the skip, but out of the hands of Mackenzie Wall. Turnover as Steinhaus uses up that dribble in the backcourt. Mendoza finds it to Buckholtz. Ball screen coming, now to Mendoza on the interior. Tipped out and stolen away with Karina Olsen. Mackenzie Wall looking up the floor to Michaela Wall. Michaela finds a trailing Olsen, right-hand side. Schlecht open, right wing three-pointer short. Rebound, and we'll have a foul on the Enderlin Eagles. Foul will be on Michaela Wall, her second, team's third. Substitutions as Jurdy comes back in the game with Frecking and Bryn Williams here for the Warbirds. With this result for the Enderlin Eagles, they will finish 6-16 on the season. Well, for the Warbirds, they would improve to 12-10. There's a nice looking move. Olsen inside, Maggio off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound, Olsen now to Schlecht. Aspen right wing 3, got it. Aspen Schlecht with 20 points, her 4th three-pointer here of the game. She's got 65 on the season now, and the Eagles looking for another steal. Warbirds with Summer Steinhaus. Steinhaus off the window, can't get it to go. Ball tapped down and will stay with the Warbirds. For the Eagles, they'll make a substitution. As coming into the contest here for the Enderlin Eagles will be Bristol Lemna, the 5'6", 8th grader. Warbirds left of the key. Buckholtz looking on the slip, tapped away. Aspen Schlecht gets a steal, and Bristol Lemna right on cue off the bench for head coach Phil French, able to get a defensive steal. Aspen Schlecht, the left wing 3. That'll go long. Rebound here to the Warbirds, and Summers make that Buckholtz. Bryn Williams, other side of the floor. Williams, right-hand side. Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. That'll go short. Ball gets on the deck, and we'll see a jump ball the arrow make its way towards the Enderlin Eagles. As Enderlin will continue to make some substitutions here and give some of their starters out of the contest. And they'll make one more substitution as well. So coming in will be Natalie Bergstead, the 5'2 freshman guard. Talked about Bristol Lemna so far. Also, you have Jana Olsen, the 5'4 8th grader, with Mackenzie Wall on the court. And then you have Jesselyn Lund, the 5'5 freshman. Up top here as they work it to the top of the key. This will go right-hand side to Lund. Lund looking for the right short corner. Mackenzie Wall, nice little slip off the window, and there's going to be a foul. Summer Steinhaus will pick up the foul. That'll be her first, team second. And free throws upcoming here for the Enderlin Eagles. First of 2 free throw attempts here for Enderlin is good. Warbirds getting a nice round of applause for some of their players coming off here with Summer Steinhaus and Taylor Buchholz. Same for Mackenzie Wall, the one lone senior here for the Enderlin Eagles, seeing her season and her career come to a close here in this one. Free throw attempt was on the first one for Jenna Olsen good. Second one was off the mark. For the Warbirds, able to see it right-hand side to Gracie Meyer, the 5'5 freshman, back up top to Frecking. Frecking with it between the circles, and there's going to be a steal here for the Enderlin Eagles. Jana Olsen working with it in the front court now for the Eagles. Left-hand side as this will go to Jesselyn Lund. Right wing now to Bristol Lemna. Lemna back up top as they work it to the left wing. Eagles to the baseline now to Natalie Bergstead. Bergstead will see this one out of play and will have a turnover. As for Enderlin, they will finish the season at 6-16 on the year for the Eagles, the number 7 seed. Able to defeat Tri-State back on Saturday to get to this match. Just ran out of some steam in that third quarter play where the Warbirds started off on a 9-0 run in the opening couple minutes and then just added to it on that 21-2 quarter here for the Warbirds. There's a steal. Enderlin going the other side of the floor. Good hustle here from both teams. Jumper on the way. Going to go off the side of the backboard. No good by Natalie Bergstead. And Frecking will slow it up now for the Warbirds. Warbirds with Jurdy. Back up top to Frecking. Between the rings now, as this one will go around the horn to Bryn Froelich. Frecking at the left elbow. Gives it back up top. Shot clock making its way to 10. And we'll have a turnover with Natalie Bergstead and a foul. So foul will be on Froelich. Berlin will pick up her first as the Enderlin Eagles will inbound the basketball. And Enderlin walks it in the front court as they do at the left wing with Natalie Bergstead. High post touch back up top. This will be with Buchholz, Madison. Enderlin, about a second differential between shot clock and the game clock. Ball tapped out of bounds and we'll have a turnover. Warbirds on the inbound. Get in the front court as they do. All that they have to do is just play keep away, and they will be advancing to the Region 1 tournament as the 4 seed from District 1. Warbirds will improve to 12-10 on this season. While for the Enderlin Eagles, they will drop to 6-16, and that's how they'll finish off their year. The Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood are heading to the Region 1 tournament at the Jamestown Civic Center a week from today. Again, your final on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 50-25. Warbirds pick up the win. We'll get to our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show around the corner here on your liveevent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
As we come back on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, Petro Stopping Center, you can head on over for a feast fit for a king. You can love that chicken from Popeyes. They got pizza from Papa John's. They got cheesesteak from Charlie's, or a mouth-watering Cinnabon. If you're feeling a little bit extra, just want to sit down and put the feet up, we'll go to the Dolly Down restaurant as well. That's all at the Petro Stopping Centers in Fargo. For the Warbirds, 10 points in the first quarter, 10 the second, 21 in the third, and then they would finish off with 9 points in the fourth. For the Eagles, 10 points in the first quarter, 7 in the second, 2 points in the third quarter, and then they had 6 points in quarter number 4. Again, here in this one. As we go now to our post-game show, and join us on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, she is Emerson Johnson with us here. Emerson, congratulations first and foremost on the win. Let's just kind of recap the game a little bit. What changed, particularly offensively there in that third quarter, where you guys got on a 9-0 run and just kind of kept the pedal down a little bit there, Emerson?
We started moving on offense. We were very stagnant in the first half, and we kind of we were running like a 4-out the first half. We realized it wasn't really working. We went to some specials, had 2 posts in. That really worked really good. Our posts were getting a lot of good rebounds and putting the ball back up. They finished really nicely in the second half. And then to Samantha Dodson-Rod's play, 3 of 3 from the floor, 8 points and 4 rebounds. What'd you like from Samantha's play here today? Yeah, Sam always gives 110% every single day at practice and games. You always can count on her. She was trying so hard tonight. She was getting a lot of rebounds. She was very aggressive down low. I would not want to be down there with her if I was not on her team. Again, join us from the Warbirds. That is Emerson Johnson, 14 points, 5 of 10 shooting from the floor, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Emerson, what does it mean for this Warbirds program here to go through the districts, to get another week of basketball, get at least one more game bare minimum, on your schedule, and head to Jamestown next week for that region tournament here, Emerson? We've been looking for towards regions all year. That's where we wanted to make it. We were hoping to be a little bit of a higher seed going in, but if you're the 4th seed, you're the first one at the 1 seed from the other district. First chance to knock them out. Final thing for Emerson, trader characteristic that you best like about this club here this season, way back in November to where we are now. What's one thing that you enjoy most about this year's club? Some people would say this isn't positive, but I think it's good that you never know what we're gonna show up that night. It always keeps everyone on their toes, and then we're very not inconsistent, but you never know. Different people show up every night. Everyone has had such a good game throughout the year. Emerson, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck moving forward in Jamestown next week in the Region 1 tournament. Thank you. Emerson Johnson with us here from the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. As we continue here and take a look at our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities, and we just heard from her moments ago. Emerson Johnson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. 14 points here in this one. Able to finish 5 of 10 shooting from the field, 1 of 2 from the land of 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Emerson Johnson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds here today. From there, we go to our Arctic Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Contest, and that is the quarter number 3. Warbirds outscore Enderlin 21-2 in the third quarter, and in doing so, able to pick up the victory after at one point trailing for a moment. There was ties at 10, 15, and 17, but our Arctic Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Contest, the run, 21-2 run in that third quarter that really put the game away. Arctic Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, questions, and more, go to planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. As we continue here on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, Warbirds make that 17 of 47 from the floor, 1 of 9 from 3, but 15 of 19 from the free throw line, 43 rebounds, 10 assists to 23 turnovers. Enderlin 9 of 40 shooting from the floor, 5 of 20 from 3 and 2 of 6 from the free throw line. In this one, they had 23 rebounds, 4 assists, and 23 turnovers for
the Eagles. Individually, 14 points for Emerson Johnson, 9 points for Valerie Mendoza with 4 rebounds and also a couple of steals. 8 points for Samantha Dotson-Rod, 8 points as well for Olivia Froelich with 7 rebounds in this one. 5 points for Summer Steinhaus with 6 rebounds, 5 points for Maria Jurdy with 8 boards as well. For the Enderlin Eagles, 20 points for Aspen Schlecht on 6 rebounds. She had 4 threes for Schlecht. Then you had 3 points for Chamberlain, a point for Caitlin Maggio, and 1 for Jana Olson. Again, Enderlin led by Aspen Schlecht. Enderlin finishes 6-16 on the season, while for the Warbirds, they improved to 12-10, and they will play the District 2 #1 seed at 6 o'clock a week from today in Jamestown. That does it for our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. In about 15 minutes or so, we'll get to the opening tip between the Maple River Raiders and the Sargent County Bulldogs. The District 1 Girls Basketball Championship game is coming up next here on your LiveEvent.com.